Going to do a rehash of what you heard just 1 minute ago, so I suggest you can stay by all means, or go. To everyone else, welcome to the King's Cross Pond Club here at the heart of King's Cross. Sorry, I'm just checking I've got everyone's attention on yeah, welcome everyone on a slightly chilly May morning. Hopefully we'll see some warmer days here at the Pond Club. But first of all, welcome to King's Cross. So King's Cross, 67 acres here in the heart of London. A new estate coming forward, as you can see around you. The project began in 2000 with London and Continental Railways and DHL as the landowners, and they looked for a development partner, and they approached who I work for, Argent, to be that development partner. And we're now taking forward the whole of the site, as you can see, coming forward around us. My name's Ian Freshwater, and that is my name. Those who are doubting it, well, obviously by that name. I'm joined here today by Ooze Architecture, Eva and Sylvan, who are together with Marietisa Potrich. They are the architecture and arts collective who came to us with the concept that you will see here today. I'm just going to do a brief overview of the site and the inspiration behind the project and where we're at today. I'm conscious that obviously time's moving on and some of you may be having a swim, and I think it slowly seems to be getting colder, so I'll try to be as quick as possible. We'll go up and have a look at the pond, and those who are having a dip can get involved. So where does the idea come from? Well, as I said, the whole of the estate here, the whole development began in 2000. Around 2006 we received planning permission for the whole of the site, and that planning permission came with a number of obligations on us. Of those obligations, one of which was to deliver a site-wide public realm arts programme, to which obviously we were really quite new to what we could do. We tried out some different projects. We did some projects with Sadler's Wells, we did some projects with various different artists in residence. But I think what was key for us really is the obligation to deliver the public art. In theory, we could have built a huge, I don't know, pseudo Anthony Gormley in the middle of the site. But we said, actually no, we're going to get some expert advice to advise us on what we should do or what we could do with this project. So we set up in 2010 the King's Cross Arts Advisory Panel, which consists of British Council, Tate, Camden Council, Camden Arts Centre, Art Angel, and all of them came together really to advise us on the best way to take forward this public art obligation. One of the first things they said to us is you really should seek some expert advice. They suggested to us that we do an open call for curators to come on board, which we did so in 2010, and Michael Pinsky and Stephanie Delcroix, and Stephanie's here today with us, were successful and came to us with the concept of the Relay Arts Programme, which really was different projects, temporary projects amongst the site that really reflected the nature of the flux in the site. So the fact that the site's always changing, buildings are coming up, new areas are opening up, new public squares are opening, and they really wanted to play on that and to bring in some fantastic artists to work on the project. So through that programme we delivered 3 projects. Jacques Raval's IFO, or otherwise known as the Birdcage, which is down near the stations now, to the back of the stations. We worked with the local artist Richard Wentworth on his Black Maria theatre piece that was in the atrium of Central St Martin's in 2012. We worked with a Swiss-Italian artist called Felice Verini on a project called Across the Buildings, which was across the heritage buildings at Granary Square, and the viewing platform's still there today. And the day that we launched that project, May 2013, or the day after, we sat down with Michael and Stephanie, with Ooze Architecture and Marietisa Potrich, to discuss what would be the 4th and final piece of the Relay programme. And I think one of our aspirations was to really explore particularly what these guys work around. So the nature of urban environments, the changing nature of biodiversity and of environments in in a micro sense in those urban environments. And I suppose what we wanted to do as well was to do something quite grand to end the programme, something that would last for some time and have quite a big impact. So we worked together with Ooze on a number of different concepts, exploring water and different elements of the site. And the final piece, as you can see here today, is the King's Cross Pond Club. So I'll very shortly hand over to these guys. I suppose just to say, so it's within our arts project portfolio, but I think we're really, really excited that in a way this project has lots of different dynamics to it, really. Obviously, it's an arts project, and we'll be allowing free access for people to come in who want to not swim, but just want to read about the project, see the project, understand about the planting, really get to understand what it's all about. But we also hope this acts as a fantastic catalyst for shining a light on open water swimming and natural purified swimming spaces. I know that there's lots of other fantastic projects in the pipeline at the moment, both in London, in the UK and across the world, looking at natural purified ponds, so I hope that we can blaze a trail for some of those projects. I hope as well that people can come to understand some of the story about the planting in the space, about the different species of planting, about how there's six different zones of planting. I think as well we're really happy to see that, I mean, King's Cross is such a mixed use really of different spaces and uses. We have university, 2 new primary schools opening up in September, have a whole mix of different housing, we have cultural institutions like the Art Fund, House of Illustration, and I think really to pull this together as an amenity for both the people on this site, for the wider neighbourhood, for London, and indeed anyone who's coming round on the Eurostar who sees this and is inspired to have a dip, maybe they too can get involved. So undoubtedly it's an arts project, but for us it's so much more, and I hope over the years to come everyone will be able to enjoy it as much as possible. I'm aware that it's pretty cold, so I'll quickly move on to let these guys say some words. We'll go and have a look, and then those who want to have a swim can get involved. So,
yeah,